Hey guys, this is what we talked about today during our Zoom meeting. We are going to be reading Buffalo Hunt. This book is found on RazKids, so when you go to do your assignment, you might want to be logged into your RazKids account also. All right, so at any time, I'm going to have you pause the video to read the page, and then we're going to talk about the question. All right, so before you read, I want you to think about some of the things Native Americans would need to prepare for the hunt. So it might help to think about this front cover of our book. What are some things that the Native Americans took along with them that they would have needed to prepare to hunt buffalo? Okay, I want you to pause the video and think, what are some things I would take with me? All right, so when we open up our book, we have this page, and I want to know, what is it for? Why is it that we have this page in some of our chapter books? What are those numbers for? What do they mean? Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and I want you to think, what is this for? Answer maybe with somebody next to you, or go ahead and just whisper it to yourself. All right, preparing for the hunt. Go ahead and read this page to yourself. All right, go ahead and read page 2. All right, looking back at that page, I want you to find the word proud. Okay, what do you think proud means? When somebody says, I'm proud of you, what does that really mean? Okay, I want you to think now of a time that you were proud or somebody was really proud of you. And then I want you to write your story. What happened? Like, what did they say to you? What made them proud of you? All right, same page, but now I want you to find the word envied. Okay, envied, it's towards the end. It says, his younger brothers who still had to stay behind envied him. What does the word envied mean? Can you think of an example? Okay, go ahead and read these 2 pages. Make sure you pause the video so that you can read these 2 pages. Okay, so we're going to watch, in those last 2 pages, they talked about the buffalo dance. So we're going to watch just a portion of this video, and I want you to be paying attention to, what are the Native Americans doing? This dance was taking place in modern times, so today, this time period, instead of back in the olden days. Why would they still be doing this? So we're just going to watch a little bit of this video.
Performance from Fernando Salición and the group, as they'll be performing for you, will be the Buffalo Dance.
Okay, why do you think Native Americans of today still do these dances, even though they don't hunt buffalo anymore? I want you to think about maybe some traditions that you as your family have. Why do you guys still do those? All right, and lastly, what I want you to do, we are going to be reading chapter 2 for our next session. So please read this to a grown-up before you come to our session. And then also make sure that you are spending at least 10 minutes working on your lowest reading strand on IXL each day. Okay, and a couple things that I wanted to talk about with that is that IXL strand. I'm just going to show you really quick what you need to do is log into your IXL strand, go to diagnostic, find whichever one of these is your lowest strand. Go ahead and click on your recommended skills. And then they're going to show up highlighted in that color. So make sure you are working on those skills. And I would like you to work on at least 10 minutes each day. Okay, and the next thing that I wanted to show you guys that might help your parents a little bit is this to-do list. I know with all of these Google Classrooms, it can be very difficult to know what all you need to get done. So this is what your Google Classroom is going to start looking like. Then I want you to click on these 3 little lines here. And if you click down to this enrolled, because you guys are students and you're going to be enrolled in something, I want you to click this to-do list. And it's going to come up with all the assignments you have from all of your classes. Okay, then you can click on those and go to those certain assignments. Once you've hit submit, it is going to be in this done file, so you don't have to worry about it. It's going to move from your to-do list into your done list. So that'll help you guys stay a little bit more organized on your assignments. All right, thank you very much for watching. I will also have this PowerPoint as an assignment for you to do since you were not able to make it to our Zoom. Please make sure you fill out and answer each of these questions and submit it to me so I can see your responses. Thank you.